Thanks for popping in, saying hi, Tristan. Have a good night. 1 minute until we roll. 1 minute until we roll. And 2 minutes until the late break starts ending on eBay. So if you're in the early break, you're going to wait for the late break. And you're going to get in the late break, wait for an invoice. Wait for an invoice because we will update that for you. Rollover shipping. Last break of the night will be 1 a.m. Central Standard Time. Wait for everybody to get in, and then we shall roll. All right, Eric's House of Cards. Good luck to you, Eric. 11 o'clock straight up in the great state of Missouri. Wow, that's harder to say than I thought it would be. You are on with Restless Craft Breakers. My name is Dune. We are about to crack 2021 Top Series 2 Jumbo. Full Case Jumbo number 2. Full Case Jumbo number 2. Here's our list. Looks like we have some people who might have overpaid on shipping. If you did, we will do our best to make it up. If for some reason we do not, please send me an email. Hey, Dune, you forgot to take care of this overage I paid on shipping. And we will get it taken care of for you. That's why it's always important. Wait for an invoice. Wait for an invoice with us. Wait for an invoice. We will update it for you. Make sure that you are not overpaying. All right. What do we need to know about what we're about to do? What we need to know is, first off, I'm going to have another set of hands in here opening packs. That's why we have 3 cameras, so you guys can see everything that is going on. But it is quicker and easier with the break to make sure that I have a second set of hands, and so I do so. Next thing is rookies. We will be, what's up, Max? We'll be sleeving the bigger rookies. We'll go through them as we go into the break. If you have any requests, I'm happy to help out as best I can. Let me know. I will not sleeve. Can you sleeve all the Yankees? No, I can't. That ain't going to happen. But if you have a request on a rookie, I'm happy to help out. Happy to help out. So we're gonna crack this and get into it. What else can I tell you? We ship on Sunday. We'll wrap it up on Sunday. It'll go down to the post office on Monday. And as always, as I have always done in all the breaks I do, I will be keeping my Giants. So you'll see them go to the left as well. If I get lucky, I will sing the Joey Bart song. If this is the first time you're with us, you are not in for a treat in any way, shape, or form. I can tell you right now, you are not in for a treat. But I will belt it out anyway. I have been belting it out since we did our 24-hour, 26-hour live break with Series 1 for the Rip Party, Topps Rip Party this year. And I'm going to keep belting it out until the end of the year. That's when I'll stop. But we're going to have some fun anyway. We always like to have a good time. If you're here with us for the first time, thank you for picking Restless Craft Breakers. We really like having you. We are into our 3rd year of breaking. About to open our retail shop, which will be a lot of fun. And I really like flagships, so this is going to be a good time. We do have the late break that is ending as we speak. As we speak, the late break is ending. So if you want to get into that late break, there you go. There it is. If you have any questions for me, happy to answer them. I like to chat, so come on and chat with us. Come on and chat with us. It's always fun to talk to people. And good luck. Good luck to everyone. There's our stack. All of these that come out, we're going to sleeve because they should be. Rendon, Anthony Rizzo. Last break we hit a Joe Adell auto from the silver packs. I'm hoping we up that. Take a step up. See what happens. Yelich. Garrett Crochet gets a sleeve. So there's your first person that gets a sleeve. It's Crochet. Any of the rookies that come out that are rainbow foil or gold foil will get, orange. Orange. It's not upside down orange, but let's find out. Fernando Tatis and, oh man, that would have been a nice one. That would have been a nice autograph. Juan Soto. Orange for the Washington Nationals. Daggone it. The autographs have been coming out upside down, so I didn't think it was one, but 17 out of 25. Very nice. Juan Soto orange for the Nationals. Congratulations. And then we're in. Tom, what's going on, Tom? Brian Hayes gets a sleeve. Alex Avila. Oh, look at this. Very nice. Kirilloff SP. Kirilloff SP. Is it a 41? I think that's a 1. I can't see that far. Krabby says yes, it is a 41. First SP out belongs to Alex Kirilloff. Mikey Schmidt. Kirilloff gets sleeved, of course. McKinstry gets sleeved. We're just going to plow on through. Good luck if you're bidding on the late break. I wish you all well for bidding. Alex Cobb, Dustin May. Will Clark is a Giant. Kirilloff. Tom, is that the only team you have tonight? Giants. Or in this break, I mean, I guess I should say. Hey! Rainbow foil. Alex Kirilloff. All of the, even though they are sometimes a pain in the butt to get in here, the die cuts will get a sleeve. It's just easier to sleeve them. Easier so we don't miss them. Because they could easily be missed. Kurt Suzuki. No, Tom's not talking. Okay. Guess Tom don't want to chat. Kurt Suzuki gold. Let's see, who do we have here? Michael Conforto. Advanced stat, Karinchik. Out of 300. Advanced stat. 97 out of 300. And then a Dylan Carlson. Rookie patch. I like the rookie patch. Eloy. Sean Murphy, Anthony Rizzo. Thought of you earlier on my finest break. Hit a oh, really? 1 out of 5, huh? That's awesome. Gold, Rasmussen. That was harder to say. Basabe. I like it. Hey, Tom, how come you're not chatting? Why do I get a Boom Soto and that's it? We had a Kirilloff auto, Devin, in our last Facebook break. New case, new possibilities. Brian Hayes. Pete. And I think our first autograph out for this product was Dylan Carlson, if I remember correctly. Jake Cronenworth. I don't know why I tried to steal that Jazz Chisholm card. I threw it on my Giants pile like it was mine. Garrett Crochet. Yep. Adam Wainwright. Gold. Late break. Late break. What is this? Rio Ruiz and an auto. Espinal, Toronto Blue Jays. Espinal. Anthony Rendon, Randy Johnson. Give me one sec, guys. My apologies. Sam Huff. We'll keep sleeving Huff. I like Huff. I think he's going to be all right. Tom Hatch. Braylon Marquez is a blue. Looky, looky, Jake Cronworth out of 199. Out of 199. Come here, you. There's Tony Gwynn. Springer. I'm tired already. How can I be tired already? And we still have one more break to go. It's going to be a 3 a.m. morning. Anthony Rendon. Yu Darvish. It's another autograph from the silver packs. Juan Soto was a good start. Yelich. Garrett Crochet again. Derek Jeter. Justin Upton. Green. Justin Upton. Green. Look at Tony Gwynn again. Tony. Dean Creamer. What's up, Kyle? Missed one. I missed one. Chaz gets to sleep. As he should. Basabe. Crochet. Tyler. Gold. Tyler is gold. Look, a giant. Is that an autograph? It is Jake Woodruff. Jake Woodruff, St. Louis. You've probably, but why are the Giants? I grew up in California. I was born and raised in Stockton, California. Also lived in Lodi, which is right by there. And lived in California until I was 30. We were at one point season ticket holders for the Giants. About an hour or so drive from our house to the Candlestick Park back when we had the season tickets. And then we moved here. And I would never give up my team. Ever. Jake Cronenworth. So I'm a California, well, we've been in Missouri now for 20 years, so 21 years. Who's backwards? Kyle Freeland out of 50. Nice. Mother's Day. Kyle Freeland. So I have been a Giants fan my entire life. And there you go. So are you a Cardinal fan still? We're out outside of here. How close to St. Louis? Gold. Tanner Roark. Tanner Roark. Gold. So any of the rookies that we hit, if they're gold or rainbow foil, we're just going to sleeve them just because. Chipper. Early 2000s, huh? Chipper is a 41. And Brady Singer. Brady Singer. Which prospect was it, Rebel? Tell us all so we can all start hoarding his cards. Not numbered, but Brady Singer, rookie patch. Casey Mize error. That is not a real autograph, in spite of what it says. That is not a real autograph. So don't be fooled into thinking it is, or don't try to sell it like it is. Born in '88, you're a baby. I didn't know you were that young. My goodness. Or I'm just so old either way. What's up, Adam? Have your children follow the... Oh, no. There's no way on earth anyone is rooting for any team other than the Giants. None. None whatsoever. There is no... No. What's up, Bryce? None ya. Nada. Nolan Gorman, wow. I just read an article about him that he's going to be the next Cardinal that's going to be called up. His cards are already worth a nice little chunk of change. So there you go. None. I would not allow it at all. We went to a Cardinal game with my son's girlfriend. She had tickets from, I think, her work or something. Anyway, wanted to take us, and it was Cardinal hat night, and we gave all of our hats to her. Rookie. Gold. 33. Man. I have gray hairs probably older than you. Somewhere. I don't know. There's another rookie. Tatis. And Adam, it's not me that they would have to worry about, it's their mother. There you go. So you just admitted to cheating on me live on my feed. That's good. That's good. Way to cheat on me, Bryce. Cheaters never prosper. JT. Luke Voigt. Cheaters never prosper. Yeah, if somebody tried to root for anybody but the Giants, there would be blood. Trust me, there would be blood. Just open it. You don't have any gray hairs. Tucker Davidson. Okay. Tucker Davidson, gold foil. Gold foil. Okay. As long as you're not cheating on me, you know. This is where you lie and tell me that you're not. Good Brian Hayes. Did we hit our autograph? Did we already hit autograph? Chipper Jones. Was it Jake Woodruff? Guess it was. Ruiz Soto. Home run challenge. We had a nice Braylon Marquez blue in the last break. That was worthwhile. What? What about it? Yeah, I think it's just a fake signature like that. See that? Fake signature. It would say underneath it, top certified autograph. Sam Huff. Sam Huff. Carl Edwards Jr. out of 199. Little red. That is true. That is true, Kyle. But then again, it's only hair, and it shouldn't be what defines you. Pete Alonso out of 199. Pete Alonso, 88 out of 199. Did I ever tell you guys a story about meeting Pete Alonso? I'll save it for another time. Zach McKinstry. Zach McKinstry. Looky, looky. Willie Mays. Hello, Willie. It's a pretty card. Welcome to the family. Sixto Sanchez. Yeah, he was a very nice guy. Very nice guy. It's a running joke with it for all of our stuff. Sometime I will tell you. Braylon Marquez. Uh-oh. Feels like there's a hit in here of some kind. Thicken. Thicken. Come on, be upside down. Nah. Alex Verdugo. Purple. For the Red Sox. No way. I told him no. I told you he left in a huff. I told you he left in a huff. 29 out of 75. You'd think after me teaching him how to bowl and hanging out with him at the Piggly Wiggly while he eats pickled eggs, you know, and then the rip party, of course, you'd think that he wouldn't leave in a huff like that, but, you know, so people get upset about things. I don't know. Joe Mauer. All of my Pete Alonso stories will be in my upcoming book, Metropolitan Nights 1001 Pete Alonso Tales. Good Brian Hayes. Keep Brian Hayes. Is that autograph? Marchand. Philadelphia Phillies. Rafael Marchand. Zach. Dakota Hudson. Reggie is a 41. He's in Oakland A's uniform, huh? That's a cool card. That's Reggie doing the, what are you looking at? SP for the A's. Nice one. I like that. And then, Brian Hayes on a rookie patch. Brian Hayes on a rookie patch. Oh man, for sure. It's not closer, I think, than Cardinal fans think it is. Is Yachty great with the pitching staff? He is. His throwout percentage is second, appreciably bigger than Posey's. He is not. Posey has 3 World Series. He is a much better hitter. Yeah, I would put Posey over Molina. I don't think either one of them are Hall of Famers. But yes, I think Posey is better. On paper, I think Posey is better in the field. And I'm not saying that just because I'm a Giants fan. I genuinely do believe that Posey is better than Molina. I think, but again, I don't think either one of them are Hall of Famers. Walker Buehler. You Darvish. I'm guessing this is a blue because it was turned around backwards. I don't see what people see in Molina. I mean, honestly, he's not that good of a hitter. He's not that good of a hitter. You know, and after they were dumb and didn't sign back Albert, they haven't won a World Series. So is it because, you know, you can't say that he's been carrying the team? He hasn't been. He hasn't been. And again, I'm not, you know, not trying to be mean about the guy. Just I don't see what other people see, I guess. I don't believe there's anything about him that says to me he's a Hall of Famer. I think if you just take a straight look at him offensively, you can't justify putting him in the Hall of Fame. And he is not the wizard. He's not the, yeah, but 9 Gold Gloves doesn't, I mean, again, okay. I bet you can find other players that have 9 Gold Gloves who aren't in the Hall of Fame. You know, and honestly, the Gold Glove committees are a more popularity contest than they are actually about who the best one is. Once they get stuck on a guy, they stay with the guy. And it's happened a lot. I mean, and again, I'm not trying to say anything bad about Molina. I just personally don't see what everyone else sees in him. And I do not, there's nothing about him that says to me Hall of Fame. Nothing. Hey, nice one. Huff, rainbow foil. But like I said, the same thing goes for Posey. I don't think Posey is a Hall of Famer. I don't believe it. 3 World Series or not, I think Posey is closer to the Hall of Fame than Molina is. You know, and longevity, what does it count for when you're talking about for the Hall of Fame? Bless you. He's caught more games, right, than any other catcher. But and I don't see, and this is, again, me personally, I don't see why Cardinal fans are so enamored with the guy. When his contract was up, he said, "You will pay me what I want or I will leave." He doesn't care about the Cardinal fans. Lou Bob. He cared about the money. And if they wouldn't have paid him, he would have left. Around here, I don't hear Molina's name. And I could be wrong, and you correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, Devin. I don't hear Molina's name when it comes to a lot of charity work or anything like that. I did with Albert, and I could be wrong on that, but I never see anything like that. So he's, you know. But again, I have not the same criticisms, but I have lots of criticism where Posey is concerned. Posey, I don't think is a good teammate, as good a teammate as he should be. I think he, every time there's any kind of a scuffle, he's never in the middle of it. He's always on the outside. 2012 out of 2021. And you can talk about pandemic however you want, however you feel about it. I respect. But he should have played last year. He should have played last year. And had he played last year, they would have been a better team. They would have been a better team. And you know, you guys can family stuff and all you want. That's fine. I respect everyone's opinion. But I think Posey, but Posey's also been hurt. And I think that's hurt him a lot. Had he been healthy, I think he's a lot. He does a lot in the Dominican, then okay. If he does a lot in the Dominican, then that's different. That's different. He does a lot back home, then I certainly think that is a feather in his cap. I'm a little harsher too, Devin, when it comes to Hall of Fame, I think, than a lot of people are. I really do think it's become the Hall of Average, you know? Hall of Average. Jose Garcia. It'll get there. My wife's up there doing invoicing now, so you should have one soon. And again, that's me, because I don't think what's his butt that got in there year before last should be in there. And I used to collect his cards heavy when I was young. The White Sox. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to be able to think of his name. You know, I have very strong opinions about that as well. Baseball players have for more than 50 years taken amphetamines. Greenies, they were known as back then. And if anyone took an amphetamine the entire time, I don't care who it was, Willie Mays, Hank Aaron, any of these guys, you cheated. You cheated. Harold Baines, yes. Cheating is cheating is cheating. It doesn't matter what level it is, you have cheated. And so if you took that to keep you going, Austin Barnes, then you've done the same as all these other players have. And there are guys who took steroids that are in the Hall of Fame right now. So I put them in. Understand what you went through, but put them in. If their numbers warrant being in there, they should be in there. I disagree with all the steroid foolishness completely. If you flat lied and got caught, like Rafael Palmeiro, that's different. If you're a two-time offender like A-Rod, that's different. But there's guys who are guilt by association, and quite honestly, Major League Baseball as a whole and teams look the other way when guys were taking steroids during that era, and no one said anything about it. Then all of a sudden everyone acts surprised when what? People are taking steroids? Come on. Seriously? You guys, they looked the other way forever. Only when it became an issue did anyone say anything about it. Only when the federal government decided they were going to start investigating it for whatever dumb reason they didn't have enough to do, did it become an issue. Then suddenly it becomes an issue for you. Then suddenly it's a big deal. Oh, my Lord, we can't have... You don't think there's guys cheating right now? Guys are getting caught all the time. And I guarantee you there are guys right now playing Major League Baseball who are ahead of the curve for testing. Boom. Who are cheating right now. I just think the whole thing is just crap. It's just crap. Clevenger. Mookie Betts. There's so many hypocrites out there, you know. I guarantee, I'll tell you right now, Ricky Henderson did steroids the bulk of his career. There's no way Ricky Henderson played as deep as he did into his career without doing steroids. People are aware of it. If you watch the 10th inning, there's a guy in there and he talks about it. He talks about players that are currently in the Hall of Fame that are on steroids. And I know they full good and well that you're talking about Ricky Henderson. and I'm sure others. But you know, we're gonna pick and choose. I'm sorry, I have very strong opinions about that. You know, somebody brought it up earlier, and it is true. So now we condone gambling on sports, but yet, you know, Pete Rose is an awful person. What if I were a player right now, and I had a buddy, major league player, and I had a buddy, and I had the control over the game. Let's say I'm a pitcher, right? Let's say I'm a pitcher, and I have my buddy, whoever he is, I give him money to bet against me that I'm going to do poorly. Then I go out there and I have a crap game and he makes money. Well, you know, I mean, could that happen? Yeah. Well, how can that happen? Because Major League Baseball is actively facilitating the means by which people cheat. And then we act like, you know, that somehow they're not. Somehow things aren't happening. I mean, this is just so hypocritical. Because of the people who are backing, because Disney has all their money and all these other companies have money in the sports betting, that suddenly now it's okay. You know. Suddenly now it's okay. I think a player could naturally hit 60 home runs, especially now. Especially now. You know, I would treat things a different way. Blake Taylor for the Astros. Will there ever be a fair standard? There will never be a fair standard. Is Barry Bonds not in the Hall of Fame because he's a jerk and not because of steroids? I believe that 100%. I think Mark McGwire will wind up in the Hall of Fame, and he should. I think Sammy Sosa should be in the Hall of Fame because if you remember when all that was going on with them was right after the strike, and they helped bring baseball back. They helped do it. And we were okay with it when it was happening. Why the hell are we not okay with it now? Why are we okay with it then? Oh, they brought baseball back. All the SI covers and all the conversations everybody had. Oh, how great they were. Oh, my Lord. You mean they were doing steroids? Really? You didn't think they were doing steroids then? Mark McGwire was massive. I remember going into a dugout. I was covering a Giants game. Went to the game. Went to do an interview with McGwire. He was sitting there with a towel around him over his shoulders, back covered in zits. Back covered in zits. I mean, he was covered. And you mean to tell me that that's not a sign that people know and recognize? 230 out of 299. You know, everyone knew. Derek Jeter. Sorry. I'll stop now. You hit a hot button for me. 31 out of 70. Very nice. I really like these championship ring. I'm going to climb down now off my soapbox. And put Derek Jeter here in his sleeve. Looky, looky, Joey Bart. I think I've hit this one already. Logan Morrison said Buster Posey was weak as water. You never stand on the tracks when the train is coming through. Well, I have issue with players trying to purposely hurt other players, too. That's a different conversation. I believe that there should be retaliation when somebody does something that they shouldn't, because in the game, but I believe there are ways to do it. And I don't believe taking out a catcher's legs at home plate is the way you should be handling it, because if you're doing things that could end someone's career, I think that's just wrong. I think that's wrong. If you're going to throw at a hitter, I believe that they should. I believe that you should. If you showboat, somebody should hit you, but they should hit you in the fleshy part of your butt. They shouldn't throw it at your head. You know, Posey's not a little guy. Have you seen Posey in real life? The guy, he's not a little boy. He's just passive when it comes to those kind of things. He is not a leader in the clubhouse. You're the catcher, you're the field general, and he's not. He's not, and that's part of my issue with him. 1831. He's a fantastic player. Look at the year he's having now. He's playing great. But he's just not, you know, not my favorite Giant by a long way. Justin Upton out of 499. I remember when that Giants pitcher threw that over Trout's head. You remember that? That pitch over Trout's head? They should have suspended his butt for a lot longer. A lot longer. You just should not do that. If he would have hit Trout flush, I mean, you know, lights could have gone out permanently. He could have derailed his career and in turn hurt baseball overall. You know, I just don't. I'm fine with people throwing at each other. But man, throw somewhere where you're not gonna do somebody in permanently. And some guys need to be thrown at. Greg Holland at a 299. I'm old school with baseball. I'm very old school. Orange. These are my thoughts. Kirilloff. Well, I think that's the same problem that I have with Molina. You know, do I think that there's Posada might have a shot with the Veterans Committee? He might have a shot with the Veterans Committee. He might. He was part of some good Yankees teams, so you know there's a chance. But Hall of Fame is Hall of Fame, but I don't think voting in Posada is that. Bob Gibson. Bob Gibson. Garrett Crochet. You can tell it's Saturday night. You can tell it's getting close to midnight. Brendan Rodgers, that is nothing. It's just a regular card. It just happens to be flipped backward. I don't ask me. You have to talk to the boss. She's up there doing it. Hey, Katie. Hold on one second. I'll holler at her. Yeah, go ask your mom to check on Adam Blaney's shipping. Garrett Crochet. She probably already sent you one and you missed it. Now she's going to come down here and tell me that. Tom Hatch. We've hit Hatch Gold 70,000 times, I think it feels like already. It's not a bad thing. Paredes gets a sleeve because he's a rookie. Gold foil. Ryan McMahon, Corey Seager, Ken Griffey Jr. Ken Griffey Jr. would be a nice auto. I think he has an auto in this. That would be nice. We've hit a lot of Ken Griffey Jr. this year. Lately, we've been hitting a lot of Cal Ripken Jr. So we like the juniors. But I think that counts for something, though. Being a part of good clubs counts for something. I think that adds to your credentials. A good catcher who never won the World Series will not be seen as highly as an average catcher who has won a couple. They just won't. Elvis. James McCann. I thought it was McMahon. No, that's McCann, huh? Out of 300. Nate Pearson. And perception counts. I mean, all these Hall of Fame, all these writers would like to say, oh, no, you have your biases. You have your biases all the time. Brian Hayes. I mean, I don't know why they just don't acknowledge that and just say that, you know? Well, that was interesting. I would not go long on Garrett Cooper. He jumped out of my hand like that. It's usually not a good sign for a player's career. Hope I'm wrong. Well, you can't. That's not an apples to apples comparison, though, right? Lindor, home run challenge. Warren Spahn. That one just jumped right out, too. It just shot all over the place. Kirilloff, but not with an autograph. Guess I just caught it just right. Pew. Zach McKinstry. Ken Griffey Jr. It's a shame these things can't be autographed. That would be cool. Bo Bichette. Twitchy's giving you the what are you doing, dude? I don't know what he's doing, Twitch. You must ask him. Crochet. Tanner Houck. Nah, one more. One more. Got one more stack after this one. You can't see the last stack in the screens? I mean, in the cameras? Come on. Rebel Cheese. Piazza was a cheater. If anyone believes Piazza didn't do steroids, you're fooling yourself. Wilson Contreras. No one is drafted that low and makes it to the majors like he did during that time without some help. A lot of help. Wilson Contreras, 27 out of 99. Jake. Jeff Mathis? I thought it was the same. Sam Huff. Black out of 299. And yet, Kyle, everyone was juiced in that era, and some players are in the Hall of Fame, and others are not. Zach McKinstry. Jared Oliva. Carter Kaboom for the Nationals. That's a nice one. Jared Oliva gets a sleeve. Carter gets a sleeve and a top loader. Well, people without the proper perspective on it, you know. Kyle Hendricks. Out of 70, Kenley Jansen, black. Nice, slid in there nice and easy. I like it when that happens. 26 out of 70 for Jansen. And then right behind him, Patino. And he's out of 70. What is that? I don't know what that little thing is. Oh, yes, it's a star. 19 out of 70. It's not difficult at all. I don't know. I don't think there's a real conversation about who the greatest baseball player of all time was. I don't think that's a hard thing at all. How many other players were Hall of Fame pitchers and hitters? How many other players single-handedly rebuilt the league after it was getting ready to collapse? You know, there's the greatest player ever to play the game of baseball was Babe Ruth, hands down. He was also the player that meant the most to the game of baseball, which contributes to that. Yeah, there's not. To me, I'm going to say again, to me, the Babe Ruth, there's absolutely no doubt. Daz Cameron, to me, I respect everyone else's opinion, but to me. And look how poorly he took care of himself, you know. And he still did. Adonis Medina, SP. SP for the Phillies. I mean, the guy would have been a Hall of Fame pitcher if he would have stayed a pitcher. He was also, you know, one of the greatest hitters ever. At a time when, again, at a time when he would out-hit an entire team's home run output by himself. The best all-around player, I agree with that, a world transformed. I think if you're looking for the best five-tool player, it's not even close that it's Willie Mays. It's not even close. Well, it's a little close, but it is Willie Mays. You're also talking one of the top 5 players ever to play the game. Top 5 hitters. Because it becomes I think it becomes a little sticky when you start comparing pitchers and hitters and for all time. But I don't think there's, best all-around 5-tool guy was Willie Mays. And you know, there's only a couple of people that I would even put close to him. And I would put Ken Griffey Jr. I would put Ken Griffey Jr. close to him. Yeah, it can. I guess it can be. You're right. You're right. It can be. Look at Tim. Super Timmy Jim. You know, again, I'm going to tell you guys about Hank Aaron. I honestly, to me, I don't think Hank Aaron was as great as everyone makes him out to be. I think there were a lot of other factors there. I think he also stayed healthy. I don't believe he had any time away from the service. Did Hank Aaron have time away from the game when he was in the service? I think he has health and longevity, and he was clearly a big home run hitter that were made him what he was. I think those are the things. I will say that if you let Ted Williams not serve twice in the military, though, who's better, Ted Williams or Hank Aaron? Who's better? You know? So I think Hank Aaron had longevity and a little luck in there too, not getting hurt. Those kind of things were a real bonus to him. Garrett Crochet, and yeah, he hit 700 home runs for sure. Ted Williams, he is already considered one of the greatest all time, and I just don't think we truly appreciate what he would have had. Willie Mays too. Willie Mays served time away. Garrett Crochet, gold foil. I mean, give Willie Mays back his time, and I think he hits more than 700 home runs. And I'll say this about it too, that were home runs easier to hit during Hank Aaron's time or during Babe Ruth's time? They were easier to hit during Hank Aaron's time. The parks were a little bit smaller. But Trout, he's not a home run hitter. You can't compare him. You can't compare that. Trout is not a home run hitter. And personally, Barry Bonds is a home run leader. If you can prove to me beyond the shadow of a doubt that at no point in Hank Aaron's career did he ever take an amphetamine, that they weren't around him, that he didn't do anything, I believe that in some way every player has cheated. I don't think there is such a thing as a clean player. I think the home run leader is who the home run leader is. And let's put a lot of asterisks by everybody's name for whatever. Let's extrapolate out Ted Williams based on his numbers, what he would have had, and call him the home run leader, or Willie Mays and call him the home run leader. I don't know. Beer and hot dogs, that's probably a good combination. Probably a good combination. There's probably all kinds of additives in those hot dogs back in the day. He's like, dang, I ate that hot dog. I feel stronger. Babe Ruth he was such an anomaly. That for the game, that it's just unfair. To me, it's just unfair. I am a Giants fan. I think Willie Mays was the greatest all-around player when we're talking about five-tool guys in the game. But, But Babe Ruth, I mean, to out-hit entire teams for home runs by yourself, I mean, good Lord. It boggles the mind. Could you imagine somebody now doing that? How many home runs they would have to hit? I mean, he was just such an anomaly. And look at the guy, small legs and that big body of his. It shouldn't have happened. But man, he was just a monster. Now we're on Last Stack Mojo. Last Stack Mojo. I mean, what is the thing? What did they say he could do? He could read a record going at 78 RPMs. I mean, how amazing. Last Stack Mojo. And you watch old films and things of Babe Ruth playing, and it just blows me away, the guy, the way that he is. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. If you want to talk just modern era, I don't think Mike Trout is as good as Ken Griffey Jr. I don't. If you want to compare apples to apples, I would take Ken Griffey Jr. in his prime over Mike Trout in his prime, if we're going to talk about modern guys. To me, there's not a long conversation about the greatest players in the modern era. And Ken Griffey Jr., I think anyone who makes an argument for Ken Griffey Jr. being the greatest isn't completely wrong. I think it's Barry Bonds. I think it was Barry Bonds before he started taking steroids, and I still think it's Barry Bonds. But anyone that makes an argument for Ken Griffey Jr., he was just that good. He was just that good. To me. I mean, I respect people who think Trout is better, because he certainly is a monster. Trevor Rogers. Doggone it. Nothing there. But how do you I don't know. But the old guys, again, I'm one who I don't think Cy Young was as good as people make him out to be. I think Cy Young was a beneficiary of a lot of good teams and the fact that pitchers pitched the entire game way back in the day. I think there are better pitchers than Cy Young. So, there you go. There you go, Casey. Same. I think Albert, when all is said and done, you look at Albert's numbers, and there's a real argument to be made for Albert Pujols being one of the top 10 offensive guys all time. When you look at the overall numbers, look at our last auto. Tricky Nick. It's a nice one. I will go to my grave believing the Cardinals made a huge mistake. 117 out of 199. Albert is not a once-in-a-generation kind of a player. He is a once-in-a-lifetime kind of player. And Cardinals should have given him what they wanted. And the proof is in the pudding that the Cardinals haven't won a World Series since. So, I have lots of opinions. I think part of Cal Ripken Jr.'s thing was, again, the baseball strike. It was like Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire. Him going after the all-time games played record gave him iconic status at a time when baseball was hurting. McGwire and Sosa will always be looked upon favorably because of what they did at a difficult time. They made that, man, when they were going after each other like that, that was a great summer. I mean, that was a great summer. Hey, Jazz Chisholm. So I think that certainly helped him. But also Cal was a fantastic guy. I mean, how many stories have you heard about Cal Ripken Jr. who would stay after the game and sign for hours for people? Just sign autographs. Jazz Chisholm. And that tells you what you need to know about Cal Ripken Jr., Real Muto Blue. And I think all those things help. Nah, you know, but you can't. I don't think you can put that on Albert because you have the greatest player in the game on your team. It's the Angels were dumb. The Angels were dumb for signing Rendon. That was so dumb. They should have gone after some pitching. They would be a better team if they'd have gone after pitching. But you don't take a player that meant as much as St. Louis and has meant as much of the game as Albert has and not give him what he wants. You just give him what he wants. Cardinals were wrong for doing so. They should have paid him $25 million a year. He's worth $25 million a year to the organization now. And look at the money you're paying to. Look at the money now you're paying to Goldschmidt and to Nolan Arenado. Are they anywhere in the conversation with Albert? No. But look how much money you're paying those guys. Do I think the Cardinals might have won a World Series somewhere in there if they would have kept him? I do. Look at their first baseman number since Albert left. They suck. And it's all because they were stubborn and dumb. He is a once-in-a-lifetime kind of player. Look at those numbers. They are just gaudy. They are gaudy. 553 out of 2021. Jeff Mathis. Adam Eaton. I am not a Cardinals fan, but to me that was just dumb. That was just dumb. Adam Eaton advanced stat out of 300. And looky, another Derek Jeter. Is this the second Jeter? I think this is the second one. World Series. Jeter has more than one ring, right? He is now. And that's what I'm saying. The production between the time the Cardinals let Albert go and they paid that money to Goldschmidt is not even close. Again, everything I'm saying is my opinion, of course. Just my opinion. I would have kept Albert. I'd have paid him. He's worth $25 million. He did a lot for the community, too. And the fans turned on him so quickly. It's just such a shame. And then you know what happened when he came back? They gave him a standing ovation. They cheered him. Yeah, they should have because they realized how dumb they were not keeping him around. It was a mistake. Chris Bryant is a 41. Chris Bryant is a 41. What a fun conversation. And you know what's so nice about it? Everyone can have their opinion and it's valid. You know, that's the fun part of it. Tommy. DeYoung's a pretty good player. They do have a bright future. Cardinals are they're always right there. Though they're always right there. They need a player or two to get them over the hump, you know? Need a player or two to get him over the hump. But I'm gonna say that the when they let Pujols go, I put the curse of Albert Pujols on the on the Cardinals. It's over now. It's over now because he is no longer an Angel. But I did say until he retires, and isn't he a Dodger now? I've seen the guy hit a few home runs with the Dodgers. He still has a bat in there somewhere. Garrett Crochet. Wow, Crochet gold now too. Crochet gold. Nice little bit of rookie color coming out of this. Autographs. The autographs were kind of sucky. I'll be honest about it. But, you know, sometimes it's going to happen. Sometimes you're going to have everything that's going to jump out. It's going to be all fantastic. And then other times you're just going to... That's part of the game, right? I could blow smoke up everybody's butt and tell you how great all the autographs were, but, you know. I don't see any point in it. They were a little weak. But the rookie color has been all right, and I think that's helped it a little bit. And it's flagship. Flagship where, you know, it's not a heavy speculation product. We're going for rookies. We're going for color. We're going for teams. We're going to build our hand-collated sets. We're going for a lot of other things other than heavy speculation. I hope. I hope. Kyle Freeland. Hey! Some more Kirilloff. You know what? I'm going to say this about a different sport. That statement, Kyle, is exactly the way I feel about you know, it's because I don't watch a lot of other sports that my brain draws. I do watch a lot of other sports, but you know, what's his butt that's with the Lakers now? My goodness. It was there and then it's gone because we're doing baseball. He can't be that good if I can't remember. Yeah, LeBron. Thank you. Now, it's only a little embarrassing I can't think of LeBron. But you know. I think LeBron James is more hype than he is substance. You know who the great ones are? The great ones are the ones who don't lose. Those are the great ones. Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player ever. There is not a comma. There is not... One sec for me. There is not an asterisk. There is nothing. Michael Jordan is the greatest player ever to play the game of basketball. LeBron James is not even close. It's not even close. I mean, he's not even close. Ryan Weathers. Anyway. Never. Michael Jordan might be the biggest jerk in the world. But you know what? He went out there to win, and he won. For all the conversations about even other sports, football, Joe Montana never lost a Super Bowl. Joe Montana never lost a Super Bowl. So, and he won 4. It's not like it was a fluke. There's just, you know. Okay, now that we're done. The last, oh yeah, it was a good. We got some pretty good rookie color out of this, guys. I'm not unhappy there. I am not thrilled at all with the. Well, I mean, 1 or 2 of the autographs are all right, but we didn't hit anybody. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying. Kirilov goes here, and you're up there. Okay, there. Let me get my bearings. But there was a lot of good rookie color, which was nice. Medina. Carter Kaboom's not a bad autograph. Nate Pearson. Am I good so far? I'm good so far. 300. Mookie. We didn't get an auto out of the silver packs. You know what? But again, I think I might be. You know, I always want to hit the moon every single time we break. I mean, why wouldn't you? Chipper. You're out of 300 as well. Juan Soto. Okay, let's start with. Let's get these things up here. Let's start with a patch. Patches. Uh-oh, I've got 2 different stacks of gold. Dylan Carlson for the Cardinals. Out of 199, Jake Cronenworth. Brady Singer. Pete Alonso out of 199. Brian Hayes. Johnny Bench. Nate Pearson. Luis Patino is out of 70, 19 out of 70. I like the 70 on there. Alex Bohm and Ronald Acuna. For what they are, pretty good. You know, pretty good. Let's do the 300s and get those out of the way. Adam Eaton, McCann, and Karinchik. Advanced stats. I really like these championship relics. Derek Jeter twice, a base and a /70. 2 different photos too. It's kind of cool. Out of 299, Tatis and Sam Huff. Sam Huff's nice. Tatis is always nice. I mean, you can't knock that one at all. Out of the silver packs, man, look at that, all kinds of color. Did I get this right? 150 for Mookie Betts, 99 for Wilson Contreras, 75 for Alex Verdugo, and out of 25, excuse me. And I had to look. Juan Soto for the Nationals. That's a nice one too. Let's look at the gold. The gold. 2021s. Kurt Suzuki. Rookie Rasmussen. Wainwright. Glasnow. Roark. Pavin Smith rookie. Nice. Walker Buehler. We hit him on the autograph last break. Adam Duvall. Daz Cameron rookie. The Reds team. The Orioles. Hold me back, huh? Hold you back from what? Winning 10 games. Clark Schmidt for the... I'm sorry, that was wrong of me to say. I apologize to all Oriole fans out there. Clark Schmidt, rookie for the Yankees. Tom Hatch, rookie for the Blue Jays. Soroka, and nice Garrett Crochet. That's a good one. Let's go here. Green, orange, red. 1, 2, 3, 4 greens. Ryan Weathers, rookie for the Padres. Justin Upton twice. Are they consecutive? 168 and 169. Look at that. 168 and 169. I like it. I like when that happens. Doesn't happen very often. Oops, let me get closer. Sorry. My spacing is poor. I apologize. I forgot I got to get it closer. Look at that. I like it. All right, I might be the only one. Austin Barnes for the Dodgers. Orange, we have Suarez for the Reds and Greg Holland for the Royals. And then red, we have Carl Edwards Jr. for the Braves. 185 out of 199. Let's look at some rookie color. This was nice. I mean, the foils and things. A rainbow foil for Kirilloff. Rainbow foil for Sam Huff. Gold foil for Crochet. Gold foil for Kirilloff. And a rainbow foil for Jazz Chisholm. That's pretty nice. That right there is pretty nice. Out of 70, not very many of this, the numbered. Kenley Jansen for the Dodgers. And out of 50, Kyle Freeland for the Rockies. 37 out of 50. SPs, we hit no SSPs, but SPs of Kirilloff. So the Twins did pretty well. Chipper, Reggie, Adonis Medina. Is he out of 300? He's not. And Chris Bryant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 cases. Autographs. This is where I think we came up short. Espinal for the Blue Jays. Woodruff for the Cardinals. Marchand for the Phillies. Blake Taylor for the Astros. Carter Kaboom for the Nationals. And out of 199, Nick. All right, guys. Thanks. Appreciate it. Good conversation. Back in 29 minutes for the 1 a.m. break. I will talk to you guys soon. Take care of yourselves. If I can do anything for anyone, please let me know. Like I said, shipping will happen. We'll wrap it up tonight. It'll be bagged up tomorrow and take it down to the post office on Monday. There, I got to say it the right way because no, you can't ship tomorrow. You can take it down to the post office, but it'll be down there on Monday, ready to roll. Take care of yourselves. Talk to you soon. For all of you that I just met tonight, thank you. Great conversation. I love talking during the break. It makes it go by and just has a lot of fun. I hope you guys will come back. We have a fantastic Facebook group. We'd love to have you there if you want to join. The link is in the item description. And we will see you at the next break. Talk to you soon.